Hey there dorks, Brick Dork here, and today I have my top 5 LEGO Star Wars sets from 2016. I will give you the disclaimer that no, I did not get every single LEGO Star Wars set that came out in 2016. I only get the ones that I want. So this video is going to be my personal opinion, and that's all that matters to me. It is based off of most of the sets that I have. There were a few that I wanted that I did not get, and they did come into consideration when making my decisions. So, without further ado, these are the finalists. We have the Galactic Empire Battle Pack. We have Cannon's Speeder. We've got the Homing Spider Droid, the AT-ST, and Krennic's Shuttle. Now, what I did to determine which one was the best was a gauntlet of categories, including price per piece, price per fig, price tag, how many figs it had, how many pieces it had, all sorts of different stuff, wildcard categories. So I took a lot of time to kind of go through and figure out which ones were best, and this is what I came up with for my top 5. Number 5 is the Homing Spider Droid. What gave this set its edge on a lot of the other sets this year was, as you can tell, freaking Yoda. I am a new collector and don't have any Yodas, and this is by far the easiest way to get him for me. Since this is a new set, I could pick it up off of a shelf, take it home, and have Yoda, which I absolutely had to have. Not to mention, it was only a $30 price point, and you get, in my opinion, what a set needs to have is both heroes and villains. This set has 4 villains, 2 heroes, but one of them's Yoda, so it's a pretty even matchup, as he could just take out the legs of these, and then the battle droids, you got your clone. So anyways, no stickers on this, which are a bonus. The price per piece, I believe, was very reasonable. Plus, the build was nice. I know it was a rehash, but that's not going to detract from it, because if you haven't been collecting for the last 3 years, I don't think you would have this, even though the Stas Ali figure in that one is kind of one on the top of my list. So anyways, this was number 5, and I just cracked my knuckles for no reason. Number 4 is the Galactic Empire Battle Pack. This was taken out of the Battlefront video game, and I must say, it's a really great battle pack. You get your 3 stormtroopers and kind of an officer, and they're all different except for the stormtroopers, which is fine, because they've got some battle damage, they've got their jetpacks, they got their crappy stud shooters, but yeah, I don't detract that because that's what they came with. You got a nice little build here that I think if you got like 3 or 4 of them, you could make a cool little command center. You got 2 printed bricks, and overall just a neat set for $13. You can't go wrong. It had the best price per fig, $3.25 per figure. So if you're looking to make some money, you can usually get about $3.50 out of a figure. So you could buy this, sell the figs, and just keep the parts if you wanted to do some mocks, which it has a pretty cool amount of pieces. You know, you got your 2 printed, you got some grays and blacks and some nice reds that other sets do not have. So that is why this one is number 4. Number 3, and this was one I wanted to win. I wanted this one to be the top of the list because it's an AT-ST. It's got so much versatility in Star Wars world. It's in 3 different movies right now. It's only going to be in more, I presume. And it's amazing. It looks really good. The detail's pretty solid on it. The fig selection was kind of lacking. I wish it would have had a stormtrooper or a shore trooper, or, you know, just a different villain other than the AT-ST driver, which he is a really good looking figure. He's got the printed goggles on the helmet, and Baze Malbus over here is fan-freaking-tastic. He looks like a brute because that's exactly what he is. And then you have your regular Rebel Trooper here. They were only like There were a few more stickers on this than I wanted there to be, so that kind of dropped the score, but it had an overall very well price per piece count, 3 figs. It was a $40 price point, which that's what I took into my calculations, but I have not seen it on the shelf at Walmart for more than $32.99. So that would dramatically change its price point, price per fig, price per piece, anyways. It's a fantastic set. It is an absolute must-have if you're a LEGO Star Wars fan. So if you don't have it, put it on your Christmas list for next year. Put it on your birthday list for this year. Save your pretty little pennies. Go pick this bad boy up. You will not regret it. Dorks number 2 is Cannon Speeder Bike. I really dig this set. It's so small, simplistic. It was a $20 set. You get a cool Jedi, you get a Stormtrooper, and you get this dude. I can't remember what he is. The reason why this one is so high up there is because it was a $20 price point. You get good figs, you get a Jedi, you get a nice little build, you get 4 thermal detonators, you get 4 extra blasters, you get these cool little crate builds that have awesome Imperial logos, which are very multifunctional and very spacious, actually. It had a really good price per piece count. The price per fig was middle of the order because it looks like a pretty sweet chopper, big old motorcycle. And you got those 2 crates, like I said, which are very multifunctional. If you put them in a mock, they have a crap load of space in them, and they daisy chain together well. So if you get 2 of these sets, you can sell off your cannon and make a little money back on it. And then you could have a bunch of extra blasters, a bunch of extra thermodetonators, which you got an extra out of these 4, so you got 5 in this set. And you'd have another Stormtrooper, which yes, it is the Rebel Stormtrooper. So anyways, guys, this set makes number 2 because it's a very solid all-around set. Does a number of things well, a couple of things really well, and nothing poorly, in my opinion. This is set number 2. Let's get on with the number 1. And the number 1 set of 2016, in my opinion, is, I bet you could guess if you watched the very beginning of this video, Krennic's Shuttle. The reason why this one is number 1 in my book are the fact that it does everything well. It encapsulates Krennic's Shuttle very well. Right now it kind of looks like Kylo Ren's because I have the wings spread out. But it does a very good job of capturing what his shuttle looked like. And it gives you, let me see if I can do this without knocking everything over. You get a cool little like seat console that looks kind of, prestigious for Krennic. And then all these panels open up to give you quite a bit of space. So you can fit your 2 Death Troopers there, which are the bomb. I love the Death Troopers. And Krennic up there, and then you even have room back here for some parts, some blasters. You can put other figs down in there. But you get some awesome figs. You get Pow. If you've seen the movie, he's like, that's all I can describe him as. You get Bodhi, you get K2SO, you get double Death Trooper amazingness, and then you get Krennic, which they hit the nail on the head with Krennic. He embodies the figure in the movie in the figure form. So all these figures are done very well. You got your K2SO, who has that really good detail of the Imperial insignia, which you cannot see because I have not zoomed in. How about there? Now you can see it. He's got the Imperial insignia. Both Bodhi and Pow have these cool backpack builds, and I just did a Dominoes. Your Death Troopers have those, what are they called? Pallid? I don't remember what they're called. The shoulder thingies. They start with a P. I can't get the words. Can't get them. So yeah, they have those. Krennic has an awesome soft cape. You've got your retractable landing gear like all the shuttles do. And it's just kind of an awesome set. Its price per piece is very, very reasonable. It is the second most expensive set that I had on my top 8 next to the turbo tank, which did not make this list because it was expensive and it didn't come with a whole lot of figs, 2 of which were battle droids, I think, so that kind of detracted from it. This one retailed for $89.99. You get the 6 figs, so you get as many figs as you do as the turbo tank. And overall, it's just a fantastic set. So if you have to only spend $100 on 2016 sets, I would go with this one. I don't think you'll be regretting it. You get 3 good guys, 3 bad guys, so you can even have a little battle. And to me, that's a big plus. You gotta have both factions on a fantastic set, because it's boring if you get a Jedi Starfighter and that's all you have is a Jedi and a droid. Can't do a whole lot of fun with that, but when you've got, you've got your K2SO, you got your Bodhi, and you got your Death Troopers, you can have some fun, guys. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed my top 5 LEGO Star Wars sets from 2016. Until next time, guys, this is the Brick Dork, and I'm out!